I started researching this about 5 years ago, um, and then just went total balls to the wall a little more than a year ago, um, and went hardcore like researching this about 2 years ago, uh, because I could see that, especially with what was going on in the DeFi world, or starting to go on in the DeFi world, was being promised from DeFi from Ethereum, was that we could program a better store of value. Like Bitcoin was a great store of value, still a great store of value, and Bitcoin had its problems, has its problems. It's still great, but I could see that a product can be designed today, especially with the technology we have today. A product can be designed to be a much better store of value, to help people preserve their value and grow their value over time in one single asset. One single asset meaning you're not joining liquidity pools, you're not pairing two different tokens together. So I could see this as much as 5 years ago, but it especially started becoming a lot more alive 2 years ago, and that's when this became very appropriate entry time. This is,
Gotcha.
by the way, this is a, I say this is like, this is what humanity, like governments and financial corporations, this is what these entities have been seeking to create anyways, to create for bankers, to create for average people, to create for small businesses, because people do look to store value and use it elsewhere, use it in the future, or make value from value, right? So this
Right.
is like a long time running attempt for humanity in general.
I know in one of our last calls you talked about doing research, not just from a crypto perspective or on the project's perspective, but on the I forget if it was the actual defense site that you were on, but just what's been going on with savings in general, particularly in the United States, but even more globally. Um, can you speak to that and what you found, what how big that market is and what's going on there?
The savings market.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, store